8 minutes heading up to 7 o'clock when TK will have your news package. Welcome back to Sunrise. Similar to the Christmas season, the Easter season can bring heightened sugar and salt intake in our diets. It's also important to make time, yes, for shame after a festive season, to be intentional about resetting our bodies. So Dr. Kimone Young, she joins us this morning to tell us about some of the do's and don'ts. Doc, how are you?
I'm good. How are you?
Awesome.
Full.
Awesome.
You are full. So you're in need of that detox.
Doc, I'm actually really certain that they sent you for me. Very, very sure.
I mean, so apart from the obvious, what are some of the sources of, problematic problems, I guess, sources of problems for us coming out of the Easter diet?
It's just increased sugar intake because bun is very spicy. Cheese is also very high in cholesterol.
Yeah.
So increased bun and cheese is just increased sugar, increased cholesterol, and then even with the fish, that you might get is also very salty. So it's just. Oh, that sounds like you had some over there. So it's just increasing the carbohydrates that you'd have had over the Easter. A little less than Christmas, but we can indulge as well because it's coming around to the end of Lent. Some persons go,
we were in a denial,
Yeah.
But some of the times I think that because some people were, denying themselves of something during Lent, they maybe go a little bit overboard in that weekend period.
Yeah. So that's some of the issues. Consuming things in moderation is what you really want. Yeah. And because you're coming at end of the fast, you're just like, I can indulge just 2 slices of bun, 3 slices of bun, 4 slices. It's okay.
And then you do it Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday.
For breakfast, lunch, and dinner. Yeah. And then that's what the problem is.
Fish for dinner after.
So that's what the problem is. Also, it's a time of family. And once family comes together, you have family dinner and you get to enjoy so much. So you just go, what did you say, Auntie? Yeah. Enjoy. You have more juice, Grandma. Yes, I will have some of your juice.
And that's very much our culture, isn't it? To fellowship over food.
Yes, we fellowship over food.
And our diet in Jamaica is actually very high
in carbohydrates.
Including sugars. Yes. So people also need to realize that sugars are carbohydrates. We are here. We're at the end of this festive period.
We've made it.
What do we do now?
What do you need to do
with
now?
The extra 2 inches around our waist.
What you need to understand is that your gut health is important. That includes your stomach, your small intestines, and your colon. Your body is already wired to excrete waste. Our livers and our kidneys are able to do that. They function normally like that. What happens is that because we have it in excess, lack of moderation, our bodies go, you're kind of putting me in overdrive, so we're just going to store some of that excess around the waist, not in the areas we want as females, but around the waist a little bit. So what we need to do now is to just ease back. Sometimes fasting can work, or you can use other ingredients that will help to promote your mucosal barrier in your stomach. Because what happens is that you have good bacteria, bad bacteria, and it's when you have an imbalance of the two, that's the issue that you will have. So you need to include more fruits, for example, or fiber in your diets, because the bun and cheese and the fish wouldn't have as much fiber that you would need to have. Increasing your water intake, coconut water is also good. I know some persons also use jackfruit. You can create your own mixes as well, your green teas or your extracts or your herbal remedies.
Yogurt?
Yogurt is good as well for the probiotics. And there are some persons who just take probiotics as well.
It's me. I take a daily probiotic.
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah.
Because it helps with the balance of the bacteria in the mucosal lining.
The minute I realized how important gut health was to your overall health, I made it a priority. So let's actually talk a little bit about the gut health, because a lot of people don't realize that it's a massive part of how our body functions in good balance. Tell us about the gut health.
So gut health, why it's a massive part is because it includes a very large diameter of your body. That's the stomach, that's the small intestine, that's very long, as well as the colon. It's also where you reabsorb nutrients that are important, and it's also where you excrete waste. So if you don't have good gut health, that homeostasis that your body has, you won't have it. So what we need to do is ensure that we have, as I said before, the balance between the good bacteria and the bad bacteria, which is why persons will take probiotics, because it helps with that lining. But overall, good gut health helps with your immune system. It helps with your skin tone. It helps with anxiety and depression, how you feel. It also helps with how much you excrete on a daily basis. So good gut health also helps with improving your digestion. And improved digestion means better absorption of the necessary macro and the micronutrients that you need for your body. So that is why gut health is important.
At this time of the year, this is one of the periods this week, traditionally, I don't know that people do it anymore, but traditionally, people get a thing called washout to go back to school for the new term. Is that a good thing? Is that, I mean, or our parents onto something back in the day? And then, but sometimes they kind of overdo it sometimes.
Right. So they are onto a good thing, but it's the overdoing it. What's the issue? Because remember, it's a balance. It's a delicate balance. So I believe when persons do detox, what you need to ensure is that you have at least 2 to 3 days where you know that you're very close to an area where you can have frequent bowel and urinary action, because that's what you also would need. And people need to also understand that detoxification is also sweating or cardiovascular exercise, because when you excrete sweat as well, it helps to remove the toxins that are also there. And also, you don't want to do it too often. So maybe every quarter, you could probably consider that. But what we need to do is prevent the need for detoxification. So that is what is important.
Avoid toxification.
Avoid toxification, yes.
Definitely.
For those who want more information, who want maybe a guided way to detox in a very healthy and balanced way, how do they contact you?
You can contact me at LinkedIn at Dr. Kimone, but Instagram is also there, and I'm very responsive to my DMs, so Kimo1. Kimo_1 at Instagram.
These are the DMs you want to slide in. We don't grease up for these DMs. These DMs you go in neat and tidy. You can't grease up. All right,
Absolutely.
thank you so much.
Thanks for talking to us.
Thanks for having me. Thank you.
That was Dr. Kimone Young. You know, so I'm going to have another cup of green tea right now. I've already had 2 this morning. I'm going for my third. TK is on standby with the news. More Sunrise after the break.